a horse mod. So first I need to find the closest. That would be Dawnstar. I gotta go that way, so if I go down to Hell, maybe. Okay, so hello everyone. I just came down from the Tower of Mazark. I have been trying all day to try to get this stuff, the mods to work, because something kept happening and it crashed over and over again. I downloaded, so we lost some mods, we have some new mods. Okay.
Blaster!
It'd be worth getting the enhanced fire textures. Anyway, as I said earlier, I want to avoid using fast travel, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, yeah. I'll add maybe more mods later on, but for now, like, oh, fuck. Oh god. No time to admire myself. Don't want that. None of that. Okay, revelers. Wait. Hold the Windholmer this way. Okay. Oh. You only live once. it. So, some bracers there, that should help. Oh wow, I blinked now. Didn't realize that. Go in here, see what happens. Sure, we'll find plenty of delicious loot. Answers that question really easily. I gotta enhanced fire textures mod. So I kind of focused on like how I want this kind of character to go. I'm thinking the vision kind of stuff that comes with Apocalypse mod, with the Apocalypse Magic mod, would help. Kind of with like show like foresight, as I think like witches would have, and also it has stuff like. Scrolls foretold of black wings in the cold. When brothers wage war, come unfurled, out on the wind, bane the king's shadow unbound, ancient shadow unbound, with a hunger to swallow the world. I wonder if I should roleplay. I can press C and I don't need pulling W the entire time. Is that gold earrings? Hell yeah! I like reading the books, so. that was close. I don't have an idea. What am I missing here? Out of lockpicks. Oh, I see. Let's see here. Still. Sell this stuff. Wait. Let's do it. Watch for traps. Watch for traps. Watching for traps. Key when dungeon exploring. Don't be me. Don't do what I did. I wanted. Oh, hey, an orchestra sword. That can come in handy. Get an iron shield. Interesting. They must have been eating or something, and then they died. Must have been drinking their life away before they died. Right shield. It's the wrong way. This is hard. Okay, this is gonna be a tough battle. Fucking Are you beefier than the other guy? No. Disarm. Beautiful. Yes! Finally. Ugh. That was brutal. That was brutal, but we're finally making some progress in this game, I think. Oh, fucking get the hell out of me. It cleared it. Yep. Okay. Yes. Right. So Silver players cleared. They're killing each other. I don't get involved. I'll just fucking run. Pretty sky tonight. I think that's no, I don't remember which one is which, but I think that's Secunda. 2 moons around here. They're said to be the soul of Lorcan, who is the one who created Nern. His body is said that his body is the Nern. His soul was ripped in half and thrown into the sky to become the moon, and his heart was thrown in, shot on an arrow across Tamriel and landed in Resdane, which is Morrowind, which is where the Lorcan comes from. Take it in.
I've been looking. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around
The beds
here
and
somewhere?
You see any other inns around here? Where else would I go to drink? Sure, walk away. I wasn't talking or anything.
Ah, hello there, Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Seen enough magic in my day to know to stay away from it. I'd stay away from the Jarl's Wizard and Dawnstar, too. If you want to be a damn fool, go to the college in Winterhold instead. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, so we'll go to bed here. Sleep for about 12 hours. Head back up. We'll probably, and I want to avoid taking carts, so I'll probably, from there I'll move down south. That's a safer route than like going directly from here to Riften, because oh boy, is that place is death across that way. And once you get into the hot spring areas, it's generally better, but like it's still pretty dangerous. One of the mods I added was the Oblivion Artifacts pack, and I also added the heavy armory stuff. Heavy armory weapons pack, so that should be better. Shrine or something here. I don't want to go into the Forsaken Cave, I don't think, but I'll go to the Forsaken Cave. I want to quickly check out the ingredients I haven't eaten. When I get a high enough alchemy, it'll be much nicer. Do I want to? I won't go yet. Check out this shrine though. Pillar of ice form. Oh, you know what this is? This is for the Thunder Child mod, which adds a bunch of new things to shouts and everything. My character's hair. I didn't realize that my character hair did that. Impressive. Winterhold's that way. I want to go to Riften, but at the same time, Winterhold.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. The United Empire is better for everyone.
I'm not sure if my character will have a side in the war. If anything, I feel like she wouldn't go with the because the Nords are the Stormcloaks are generally less friendly to people who use magic. So,
Legion's all. Stay alert. Never know when those storm.
the Legion's more friendly to magic users than the Nords because the Nords are very suspicious. Which is unfortunate because if you ever read about like the history of the Nords, magic was a major part of their culture with like the Thu'um, which they still hold pretty sacred. You know? You know, it's just pretty interesting. It's kind of like, I guess there are things like that in our society nowadays where it's like, we used to hold things as sacred and now we don't, and I would argue, you know, some of those things are good, but then there's some things like just kind of went back on that are just terrible. And it's not just in like Western culture. There's a lot of things like, you know, cultures change. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just important to know like what's gonna benefit. Like, what's the best way we can secure everybody's rights as human beings? And those are the kind of values we need to kind of take forward, you know? What's gonna help everyone and make sure we're all gonna be treated equally? Like, good examples like homosexuality was pretty common in the ancient world. Generally it was a bad kind. But, and what I mean is like, if it's between students and their pupils.
Maik wishes you well. Maik has heard it is dangerous to be your friend. The people of Skyrim are more open-minded about certain things than people in other places.
What do you mean?
Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
As we can tell, he was lying because the Nords are not the most open-minded people. But I guess they're more open-minded than... I mean, they could be arguably more... Well, I guess it depends on what you mean by open-minded. If you mean, like, skull cracked open, kind of open-minded? Yeah. I'd say that's a pretty apt description. Yeah. Not sure how long this video is gonna be. It's gonna... I've set a timer for like 20 minutes from now, so we'll probably wrap it up around then. And we've made it! To frickin' Windhelm. I'm probably... Since we're here, I'll probably do the White Phial quest because that's like... Well, that's an alchemy thing. And I feel like, as in witches would do a lot of alchemy and potions, so.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice. Nothing new. He likes to get drunk and walk around. Some of the... And it isn't just... In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their king.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Good little bonus there.
Need some metal hammer? Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage?
Oh, it's like a dress. That's cool.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
I don't haggle. Take a look. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
That's a little weird way to put it.
Thank you for your custom.
Oh, fuck. I hurt myself. Oh. Hang on a second.
I'll be fine.
Sorry about that.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... Just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
No. If there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
My master can be a bit short. Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
I don't
Until next time.
Loiterers. If that's just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial. You would do... It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here. Please, don't dally. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Why are you still standing around here?
I gotta make
Go
some
get to the
potions.
Phial, you fool.
Jesus. So now that we did that, I think I'm gonna go to the Forsaken Caves, and then we're gonna go down the rift and go to that farm, and the Nernroot. I did it because I'm too lazy to wanna. So, okay, I'll add 5 more minutes to the timer here. Okay, so we're gonna, that'll hopefully come in handy. Novice spell, so that should, it's a novice spell, but it's extremely highly unpredictable. What that means is that it bounces place to place, and it can bounce back on us. Same thing with the wild healing. It heals a lot, but it can also heal my enemies. And I think that works kind of with like witch magic. I'd imagine it'd be a little unpredictable at times, especially in like the heat of battle. And it's kind of like gives the illusion of like you're praying to the gods or whatever for protection or strength, and it's like they're a little fickle at times, and if you do something that maybe they didn't like, they'll kind of screw you over a little bit. Or they'll aid you, and because it's so powerful, you just kind of lose control a little bit.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
It's like the Holy Grail. I actually did get in the Imperious Races mod. There is actually the mod. There is the Grail of Brittany, which is meant to be like the Holy Grail, and I did get it as one of my Breton characters. I just randomly found it on a Breton adventurer, killed him, took it. They also had a bunch of other kind of things on there. Well, they had a list of like all the artifacts they were going for. So that'd be a character we could do in the future, a sort of a treasure hunter character, like a Tomb Raider. We'll name him Laura Croft. They look around for Daedric artifacts and everything, like grab them, take them. Maybe some, like, with the I think with the Oblivion artifact pack, that would be very beneficial. I don't know, we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe we'll find some on the, while we're going around. Who knows? That's why we just gotta go keep exploring. See, there's someone up there, maybe there's one in there, we'll just have to check it out. See, what it's done for me is at least it's given me an incentive to kind of go explore. Because I don't really have a direction for this character, everything just kind of happens. Oh, you know what? I know what that is. That's like the Somerset swindlers or smugglers thing. It's a rival Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild quest. Throw cloaks. I don't have Frostfall enabled. I'm a little scared to have it enabled. Because especially up in this area, I might wait until I'm like further south before doing anything. Alright, so we're heading to Forsaken Cave. Yeah, I feel like this is something that my character would do, because she is a witch, so she's constantly looking to like kind of get power from the different Daedra and everything, so I imagine she'd also work with the Daedra. So if we come across any Daedra quests, definitely gonna go that route. Specifically, like her scene, and also maybe, and also things like from Kine and such. So test this spell. We're gonna focus on fire. Because if I do all of them, it's gonna be too much fucking chaos. Less. Ow, okay, so that's something we gotta keep in mind, that the some of the destruction spells leave stuff after in their way. Or kill them. Alright, oh, we got some ancient Nord armor. It's actually pretty hard to come by in the game. Oh, fucking! Jesus! Scared the hell out of me. Don't. There's a PSA, don't read it. Don't read into loot. That's the best part about kind of continuous spells like that. They even if you need to move, unlike a bow or something, it won't reset. that necessarily. Better with the traps this time around. Ooh, nice! Silver ingot. The Forsaken Crypt. Get the white Phial. I don't remember what we get for this. I think we get some training and I think we get some training in alchemy and then we kind of move along. So my timer went off, but I'm gonna continue going on until we get past this until we get out of here. Then I'll kind of shut it off. Then I'll start editing, then I'll upload, then I'll probably go play Ark. I want to say, I'm sorry for the bit of a late episode. I've been working on a bit of a project for the political side of the channel. I'm working on an episode about the history of feminism, and I'm going to discuss different theories and ideas that have emerged over time, the focuses of different movements, and trying to find some works by some contemporary feminists, but I haven't really found many. At least, I haven't found any written works. I could probably find lectures by famous contemporary ones, and I'm sure I can find videos online. But yeah, just so you guys know what's going on, I'm working on the script. Oh, that was close. I'm working on the script. I'm working on currently on research notes. I'm gonna compile that into a script. And then from there, I'm going to move to... I'm mainly going to focus on fixing it up. Fixing it up into a script, and I'm going to start doing the voiceovers. So I'm going to edit it and go from there. I'm working on... I also got to find some art. I'm probably going to just get off Pinterest and DeviantArt, and I'll publish my sources in the description. I've been actually... I went ahead and found PDFs and books and started reading into people like Emma Goldman, because the video, I should say, is also about other different points, like with Marxist and anarcho-feminism, liberal feminism, and we'll talk about the third. We'll talk about the waves and the proto-feminists and different pre-wave feminists and all that. You know. So it'll be good. I think it'll be interesting. Corlamil. always find mages are generally the easiest to get money for because you can just make shit and sell it. More so than you could with like a warrior. Kill. Yeah. Ooh, a staff of sparks. That could come in handy. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, this is a treasure trove for alchemical ingredients. That's really the point. Okay, I'm back. We had a bit of a issue there. Wind's picking up, so my dad wants me to take care of some shit. He wanted me to bring it into the shed so it didn't blow away. We're back. I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. Yeah, expect the feminist video in like next week, maybe later this week. My hope is that I get it eventually. I'm trying to get it like within the next 2 weeks done. I also got the immersive horses mod, so that'll allow me to like customize our horses and it allows to give them more commands, make them follow us. It's a horn. Should be fun. I remember in the Xbox One version, they had like a super cool High Hrothgar banner, and I've always loved that one. Because you could get like a banner on it, and I thought the banner was just so cool. And I'm sure you could do the same thing with like the Imperial and Nordic saddle if you get high enough in the ranks. Get a banner, but I have to check. There's also a bunch of different horse armor. And this time you don't need to pay for a DLC. Oh, Bethesda this shit nowadays. Well, we're on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. I don't know the words of the song. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this off. We'll call it an episode, and then we'll head straight to Riften, the next episode. Actually surprised we made it this far. Probably gonna be a longer episode. But yeah. I'm sure like cutting it down Someone's trying to rob me. I'll just burn you alive. I'm gonna just steal your shit and run. We leveled up. Combustion. Okay, so this just basically means that so it's 20% more powerful, which means that I can kill people a lot quicker without expending as much. It means I don't need to expend as much magicka. So that's obviously very beneficial. Up all the snowberries because they're good for resistance spells. Fire resistance spells, ironically. If I continue to go down fire and everything, it's generally very good. I'm thinking if I'm going down fire, I need to shoot a specific deity. And I guess I can say Akatosh, but who's good with Marin's Dagon? More like Baal makes the most sense because his name literally means stone fire or firestone, and that's how Meridia refers to him as, some text. So, I mean, I guess it could be Meridia because we could say the fire is cleansing light or something, but nah, she'd be more like unturn undead.
Disrespect
stuff.
the law and you disrespect me.
Which I always thought was a cool spell because it's white fire and it only affects undead. Which is great unless you have Dawnbreaker and you're a vampire. Because then you would explode and you'd get completely and utterly destroyed from it. Well, you wouldn't get destroyed, you'd take damage, but it was good against, it killed other undead, but it also damaged you yourself. So it's gotta be careful using it at lower levels. It's a vampire. But I guess it was cool if you were going a character that was a redemption kind of undead kind of character. Where you were a vampire hunter undead. I don't know.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
But this, it matches every description of the phial that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it. Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the phial, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. Here's for your trouble.
5 gold, really?
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times. Here, you should have this. Even though the phial was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. And we're gonna have... when we pick up next, I'm gonna see about getting a few new spells. Famous last words, that's what caused the issue this first time. But we should be okay. So, yeah. Until next time.